Welcome to Farming Aid.
Raising Speckle Park cattle is one of the most exciting stories in modern beef production. What began as a small breeding project in Canada has grown into a global movement, and today these black and white speckled cattle are turning heads in pastures and feedlots around the world. But the real question is not just how they look. It is whether they truly make sense for farmers and ranchers who care about efficiency, profit, and long-term sustainability. In this video, we are diving into what makes Speckle Park cattle so unique. We will explore the real pros, the honest cons, and the true profit potential behind this fast-rising beef breed. From feed efficiency and temperament to market value and meat quality, we are breaking it all down in a clear and practical way. Whether you are a small-scale farmer, a commercial rancher, or just someone who loves learning about livestock, this is your complete introduction to raising Speckle Park cattle in the real world. One of the biggest advantages of raising Speckle Park cattle is their efficiency. These animals convert feed into weight very well, especially on forage. Unlike some large-framed breeds that need heavy grain input to finish properly, Speckle Parks perform strongly on grass and simple rations. That means lower feed costs over the life of the animal. In a time when feed prices can swing wildly and margins are often tight, this efficiency is a serious profit driver. A cow that maintains good body condition on average pasture and still weans a strong calf every year is exactly what most producers want. Speckle Park cows are known for that kind of reliability. They hold condition well, even in cold climates or during dry seasons, and they are not the type to melt away when feed quality drops slightly. Another reason many producers like Speckle Park cattle is their temperament. They are typically very calm and easy to handle. That matters more than some people realize. Calm cattle are safer to work with, require less labor stress, and often perform better because they are not burning energy fighting handling systems. When animals are relaxed, they eat better, grow more evenly, and get sick less often. For small and medium-scale operations, especially family farms, having a herd that is easy to move, sort, and manage can save time and reduce accidents. It also makes it easier to train staff or involve younger family members in the work without constant fear of aggressive behavior. From a reproduction standpoint, Speckle Park cattle bring more positives to the table. The cows are known for strong maternal instincts and good milk production without being overly heavy milking. That balance is important. Too much milk can drain the cow's body condition, while too little hurts calf growth. Speckle Park cows tend to raise solid, fast-growing calves while still staying in good shape themselves. Calving ease is another strong point. Their moderate birth weights mean fewer calving problems, which reduces vet costs and labor during the calving season. Fewer difficult births also mean healthier calves and quicker breed back for the cows, which directly affects long-term profitability. When it comes to beef quality, Speckle Park really shines. The breed is known for excellent marbling, tenderness, and flavor. In many markets, consumers are willing to pay more for beef that eats well. That gives producers an opportunity to tap into premium markets, whether through direct-to-consumer sales, specialty butchers, or branded beef programs. The carcass traits of Speckle Park cattle often compare favorably with more famous marbling breeds, but with better efficiency and lower maintenance costs. For producers who are thinking beyond just selling live animals at the local market and want to move into value-added beef, this is a major advantage. Profit potential with Speckle Park cattle comes from a combination of lower costs and higher returns. Lower costs come from their ability to thrive on forage, their good health and fertility, and their calm nature that reduces labor and infrastructure stress. Higher returns come from strong weaning weights, good carcass quality, and growing market interest in the breed. In some regions, Speckle Park breeding stock also sells at a premium because of demand from new producers entering the breed. Bulls and heifers with good genetics and correct structure can bring strong prices. That gives seed stock producers an extra income stream on top of commercial beef production. However, no breed is perfect, and Speckle Park cattle also come with challenges. One of the main cons is availability and cost of quality breeding stock. Because the breed is still relatively young and less common than breeds like Angus or Hereford, finding good animals can be harder and more expensive. Starting a herd often requires a higher upfront investment. If you buy poorly selected animals just because they are cheap or easy to get, you can lose many of the breed's advantages. Good Speckle Park cattle should be structurally sound, fertile, and true to type. Without careful selection, you may end up with animals that do not perform as expected. Another challenge is market recognition. While the breed is growing in popularity, it is still not as widely recognized as some mainstream beef breeds. In some local markets, buyers may not know what Speckle Park is or may not be willing to pay more just because of the breed name. That means producers need to focus on selling performance and quality, not just color or novelty. If you are selling at a live auction where buyers are only looking at weight and frame, the Speckle Park advantage in marbling may not be fully rewarded. To really capture the profit potential, many producers need to connect with niche markets, direct sales, or branded beef programs. Management is another area where expectations must be realistic. Although Speckle Park cattle are efficient, they are not magic. They still need good pasture, clean water, mineral supplementation, and proper health care. If animals are neglected, overstocked, or exposed to constant stress, performance will drop just like with any other breed. Some producers make the mistake of thinking that because a breed is hardy, it can survive on almost nothing. Survival is not the same as profitability. To get the best results, Speckle Park cattle should be managed with the same attention to nutrition and health as any serious beef operation. There is also the issue of size and frame. Speckle Park cattle are moderate-framed, which is usually a positive, but it can be seen as a negative in markets that reward very large animals. Some buyers still associate big frames with high value, even if the actual meat quality is lower. If your local market is focused only on live weight and size, you might feel pressure to push Speckle Park cattle beyond their natural type with extra grain. That can increase costs and reduce the efficiency advantage. The breed performs best when allowed to stay in its moderate, easy fleshing form rather than being forced into extremes. From a long-term perspective, raising Speckle Park cattle makes the most sense for producers who value efficiency, quality, and adaptability. They fit very well into sustainable systems that focus on grass, rotational grazing, and low-stress handling. In regions with harsh winters, hot summers, or variable rainfall, their ability to maintain condition and stay productive is a big plus. Their thick hides and good hair coats help in cold climates, while their efficient metabolism supports them in warmer areas when managed correctly. That adaptability opens doors for producers in many parts of the world, not just in Canada where the breed started. For new producers, Speckle Park cattle can be a smart way to stand out. The breed's unique look attracts attention, and the eating quality of the beef keeps customers coming back. If you are building a brand around your farm or ranch, having a distinctive and high-performing breed helps tell a story. Consumers today are interested in where their food comes from, how animals are raised, and what makes one beef different from another. Speckle Park cattle give you something real to talk about, not just marketing words. In the end, the real profit potential of Speckle Park cattle comes from matching the breed to the right production system and market. They are not just about pretty hides. They are about cows that breed back, calves that grow well on grass, and beef that tastes good enough to earn repeat customers. The pros include efficiency, temperament, fertility, and meat quality. The cons include higher startup costs, limited availability in some areas, and the need for smart marketing. When those factors are balanced properly, Speckle Park cattle can be a powerful tool for building a profitable and sustainable beef operation. Raising Speckle Park cattle is not just about choosing a good-looking breed, it is about choosing a smart business direction. These cattle bring together efficiency, calm temperament, strong maternal traits, and high-quality beef that today's markets are looking for. When managed well, they can lower input costs, improve herd performance, and open the door to premium beef opportunities. That combination is what turns a herd into a profitable, long-term operation. At the same time, success with Speckle Park cattle depends on making the right decisions. You need good genetics, proper management, and a clear plan for how you will sell your animals or your beef. When those pieces come together, the breed really shines. If you are serious about building a sustainable and profitable cattle business, Speckle Park is definitely a breed worth considering. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about Speckle Park cattle or which breed you want us to cover next.